I feel like when it comes to the werewolf transformations, there's one that's really overlooked in horror. And yes, we all know the infamous one from the Americans, a Werewolf in London. That movie is very popular when it comes to the werewolf transformation. It's iconic for a reason. We all know that. But there is one transformation I feel like that is so underrated in the horror genre, and it has to be the one from the movie Trick or Treat. Yes, I'm very aware it's very early to talk about a Halloween movie, but you know what? It's already close to August. Spirit Halloween's already gonna open up soon, so you know what? I'll talk about Trick or Treat today. So this movie is really interesting because it's actually four stories in one movie, pretty much, and they're all connected, which is really cool. There's one story though that is super awesome. So in this story, we're following a group of girls at Halloween. They're all excited to go on party, right? And there's one character, I forgot her name in the movie, but if I remember, I'll put on the screen. So she's dressed as a Red Riding Hood, and she's excited. She's upset actually because she's worried she won't be able to have her first time, and of course, like you know what that means. And a friend of hers that's just like Cinderella is telling her, "Don't worry, it's gonna happen. You know, it just takes time." And then her friends, they invite a bunch of guys over to the woods for a party, whatever. And the main character decides to go along with it, right? And she's walking by herself. And at some point, this random man attacks her. And this character, we had seen him earlier in another story. He is a vampire that's been going around attacking people. And he killed some random like woman on the street. And during a Halloween parade. And he goes after the Red Riding Hood character, and she's screaming because he bites her on the neck. And then we cut back to the party of the girls, right? They're all having a good time, and all of a sudden, a body falls from a very high distance in front of them, you know, in the party. And they opened it up, and it's the dude that bit the girl. And they take off his teeth, which turned out to be fake. So, like, he was pretending to be a vampire to have fun in Halloween, which is pretty sick. And, at that moment, the main character shows up, Red Riding Hood. And we find out here, there's far more than meets the eye with these girls. And the dude on the ground realizes he's screwed because all the dudes he invited for the party, they're dead. They're all dead. And he's freaking out. And then Red Riding Hood gets on him. Like, she's kind of straddling him, and then she tells him, "Hey, just saying, you know, it's my first time." And I'm like, what's gonna happen here? And then all of a sudden, the girls are dancing, right? The people in the party, and they start transforming into werewolves. They are tearing off their skin. There's even one that's like unzipping it, kind of like a dress, her own skin. They're tearing it off like a freaking clothes or something. It's just brutal. And it's practical, which is so awesome. And then, by the first time that the main character met, she met her first kill. She kills the dude. And it's just like, man, that was a great story. What a great twist. Like, it was a fantastic story for that movie. And I liked how they did a what's the word? A subversive trope. I think that's how you say it. You know, with the Red Riding Hood character, she turns out to be the werewolf herself. And she killed that dude. But honestly, he had it coming. He was a freaking murderer. And, oh, by the way, he came on another episode too where he was killing kids and stuff. So this guy was bad news. So you know what? Good that she killed him. He 100% had it coming. So yeah, this transformation, this movie is really hard to watch. I can't really put on the screen, unfortunately, for the video because it's out there. But yeah, it's pretty violent too. I can't really put it on. But yeah, this is a great film. I love how all the stories are connected, but the werewolf story is genius. It's just a great twist, man. Okay, guys, that's it for today. I'll see you with a brand new video very soon. Peace out. Oh, excuse me.